Action.
Yeah, I've been to several places, and I'm really skeptical on a lot of this stuff. A lot of this is just gimmicky, and what does MotorTrend mean to me?
David, I think you should be skeptical. Okay, I appreciate that. Do you know who MotorTrend is?
I know they make magazines and talk about cars.
They have been dispensing advice to consumers since 1950, worldwide. Yes, they have a magazine, they have a TV station, they get 2 billion views a month. They are the go-to people when people want to know what's good or bad about a vehicle. We're one of the very few MotorTrend stores in the country. There's only 2 of us in the state of Tennessee. But what it means to you is you're looking at a better vehicle. But David, I'm a car salesman telling you you're looking at a better vehicle. You should be skeptical about that too.
Oh, of course, because I don't know you're just telling me though.
What makes it a better vehicle?
Right.
Okay. In order to certify a vehicle, it has to go through an extremely thorough inspection process. David, see every one of these red check marks?
Yes.
That could indicate money we spent on this vehicle, because if something doesn't pass, we have to pay to have it fixed or replaced. As a matter of fact, we spend between $1,400 and $1,800 on every single vehicle before you ever look at it, drive it, or get to take it home. And the reason we spend that kind of money, David, is so you don't have to after you take delivery. Now, from time to time, we'll buy a car at auction or take one in on trade where it's going to be too expensive to fix. And if we can't fix it and certify it, we send it to the auction. And where it ends up, David?
I guess
up at everybody else's stores up and down this road, because we're the only store that can certify anything we choose to, because we're the only MotorTrend certified store in Metro Memphis. So then we put it through a thorough reconditioning process. Yes. Do we detail it? Certainly. Change the oil? Absolutely. We may have to add brake pads, tires. We may have to flush the cooling system, change the transmission fluid. It's going to differ based on the vehicle. But the bottom line is we are going to create a better vehicle for you. But we're not going to stop there. Then we're going to guarantee this vehicle 3 different ways, David. Way number 1. If you're looking at a used car, do you ever worry about buying somebody else's problem?
Of course.
Well, guess what? Everything here is going to be covered for the next 6 months or 7,500 miles. Sure, we're going to cover the powertrain. Lots of dealers do that, but we go way beyond that. We're going to cover seals and gaskets, taxes and fluids, air conditioning, heating, cooling, steering, fuel system, braking system, front suspension, rear suspension, electrical system, high-tech convenience options, power window motors, power seat motors. All those things are covered. If something breaks, you don't pay for it, except for a small $100 deductible. Something breaks, we're going to have the warranty company pay for those things. And by the way, David, if you plan on keeping the vehicle longer than 6 months, we can certainly extend this coverage for you as well. That's guarantee number 1. Guarantee number 2. David, do you ever worry about paying a car dealer too much for a car or a truck?
Everybody does. Yeah.
About 330 million Americans for sure, okay? What I'm going to say next is going to sound a little crazy. David, it is literally impossible for you to pay too much for one of our MotorTrend certified vehicles.
How's that?
Well, first of all, the price had to be fairly attractive or you wouldn't be here, right?
Yeah.
And you wouldn't take delivery unless you were happy with the price. And you may even be wondering, could somebody else do better somewhere else? Well, David, if someone else does do better somewhere else, you're still going to be a winner, because here's how our price guarantee works. Once you take delivery, we're going to give you 5 days. Search any website you want to. Any other new car website, their used car inventories. Any used car website, their inventories. Craigslist, it doesn't matter. Search them in Tennessee, the Southeast, Northeast, Midwest, Southwest, West, Hawaii, Alaska. If you find a similar vehicle, David, to the one you take delivery today, that would be same year, make, model, trim level, options, accessories, and benefits, and it's advertised for a lower price, David, just show us the website, and we will cheerfully cut you a check back for the difference. And yes, that policy is in writing. Has any dealer ever guaranteed the price like that to you in writing before?
No.
That's what we do here at Bartlett, and we do it with every MotorTrend certified vehicle. We're not going to stop there. Look, we want you perfectly satisfied with this vehicle. Now, chances are, about 90%, as a matter of fact, you're going to pick out a vehicle that you're going to fall in love with. But during the first 3 days of ownership, David, if you decide you've fallen out of love fast, okay? It's the honeymoon period, we call it. during those first 3 days, if you decide, based on color, equipment, the way the seat feels, the way it drives, the way it fits in your garage, if your dog doesn't like it, during those first 3 days, you have the right to bring it back and exchange it for another. Now, there are 2 conditions. We ask that you don't put more than 300 additional miles on the odometer, and we ask that you don't run into anything because you need to bring it back in the same condition. So, do we have a better vehicle? Yeah, we do have a better vehicle, and we're going to back it up with 3 guarantees. We're going to guarantee the mechanical reliability, the price, and your satisfaction, all in writing. When was the last time a dealer did that for you?
Never.
Let's go check it out, make sure it's right for you.
Sounds good.
Okay? Now, I don't want you to be me. I want you to be a better version of you. Okay? You don't have to do it just the way I do it, but you want to hit on certain points. 3 guarantees. Do those make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Better vehicle. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yes.
Better vehicle because of inspection and reconditioning. Does that make sense?
Yes.
That's the program right there in a nutshell. Okay? Are there some other things? Yeah, we're going to get into those in just a second. But if you can get that across to the customer, you're going to be creating value. You will close more people. You will close more people at a gross profit that you deserve to get. And by the way, do we deserve to make money when we help someone buy a car?
Yes.
Absolutely.
You doggone right we do. All right.